Many Jakes. Apparently, it's a real problem. I mean, just ask the University of Washington football team. Seriously, the Wall Street Journal is spelling it out with the headline, "How bad is the Jacob glut? Half your staff must be renamed." Yeah, the most popular boy's name in the 2000s was Jacob. And it was by a long shot. It can become problematic. I mean, take a look at this picture from the Wall Street Journal. The Huskies have 4 quarterbacks named Jake or Jacob. Yeah, Husky offensive coordinator Bob Hamden says he didn't even think of this until they were all in the same room. So he had to improvise. Redshirt freshman Jake Haener became Haener. Yeah. Jacob Sermon and Jacob Eason are called Serm and Ease. And Eason, by the way, transferred to the UW after losing the starting job at Georgia to a guy named Jake Fromm.
Well, that's really...
Of course, right? And Husky starting quarterback Jake Browning is the only Husky quarterback who gets the privilege of being called Jake.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, and the Huskies, by the way, also have a linebacker named Jake and a tight end named Jacob. So there's a few. And maybe you've noticed the same thing at work or school. I mean, for 12 years, since 1999, the name Jacob was the most popular in America, supplanted by Noah in 2013.
Okay, yeah.
Liam overtook Noah in 2017. And Liam, I always thought was part of my name, William.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
But there's going with Liam. Michael had a good long run as the most popular boy's name from the 60s through the 90s. It was James in the 40s and 50s, and Robert back in the 20s and 30s. So back to Jake. He's growing up, and so all those Jakes and Jacobs are like 18, 19 or so, and they are the most common boy's name in classrooms, on sports rosters nationwide, dating sites. And by the way, the reporter of the Wall Street Journal was named Jacob. Yeah, of course he was. So, and it's funny how these names, become a popular thing. When our son was born 18 years ago, I thought seriously about naming him Jackson. I thought it'd be cool to name him Jackson, Jackson.
Yeah.
And then, as it turned out, by the time he got into school, there were 3, 4, 5 kids named Jackson, Jackson.
It's so funny. So where are the Edwards? I mean, like, we have Team Jacob here. Is this the Twilight phenomenon at play here?
Oh.
Like, that was back in 2005. Are we just seeing the first generation of Twilighters?
The Twilighters.
I'm just saying, that's my theory.
That could be the next generation. I think you just coined that.
Maybe.
It's amazing. 7:27 right now, and the Supreme Court back up to 9 justices. And